Hi, my darlings. I'm Sophie Darling, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Sophie. I have a doctorate in literature, which means I get way too emotionally invested in the stories that we're watching. So if that sounds like something you will enjoy, why don't you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video? Today, we're reacting to episode 2 of Witch Hat Atelier, and last episode was phenomenal, very beautifully animated. I love the storybook aesthetic. I am now fully not trusting any anime where children are allowed to draw things because it just never ends well, whether it's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or Witch Hat Atelier. Something is not going to go well. We have Coco now on this journey to become a witch. She remembers the book that she was given. Kiefer was interested in the book because there's forbidden spells in it, and it sounds like he's tracking down a group that are maybe distributing spells that they shouldn't be. So the fact that Coco remembers what's in the book, she has vital information that he can't just erase. He needs her. So she is now on this journey to become a witch. She is going to be taken somewhere to train, probably. She's also going to have this side mission of helping Kiefer to undo what's been done to her mom, that there might be a potential way to save her. I hope it does have a happy outcome. I have a feeling this is the type of anime where like it's fantasy cozy vibes, that she may actually save her mom, but it'll be like a long running journey. But I'm hoping there's a positive conclusion to it. But without further ado, we're going to jump straight into episode 2.
起きたかい？流しの羽馬車を呼んだんだよ。空の上は寝巻きじゃ寒かったろう。もうすぐ着くからね。
Where are you going? A village?
僕のアトリエ。
Oh, it's a school. So is he like the principal of this school, or is he just like a teacher?
周りには門番茨の種をまいてきた。すぐに育って結界の役割を果たしてくれるだろう。
Oh, but also protects her mom until they can undo the spell. He's such a good guy.
ここ。
Oh, she's so small.
お母さん、一人にしないって約束したのに。
Oh, Coco.
ここ。
You'll be reunited with her.
君は何も知らなかったんだ。
My maternal instincts are kicking in so strong with Coco. She's just so cute.
涙を流しきったら前を見て。
Oh, wow.
今日からここで暮らすんだから。
She must feel so conflicted because on one hand, she's really excited to learn about magic and to be a witch, but on the other, she feels guilt over what happened with her mom.
これ、どうやって使えばいいんですか？キーフリーさん。
Are there going to be other children like her age that are also learning? Because he said it's a school.
怖くないよ。
Oh, there we go. Oh, her hair's adorable.
教えてあげようか。空気中の水分から水を汲み出せる魔法なの。こうして手を出して。下の皿を傾けると注ぎ口になるんだよ。
That's so cool.
すごい。ありがとう。ありがとう。え？ありがとうって言われるの大好きなの。だからありがとう。
Oh, she is adorable.
ありがとう。こちらこそ。ありがとうのありがとう。こちらこそ。ありがとうのありがとうのありがとう。
Look, this is just going to be endless.
答えなければそのうち黙る。
That's me when I cut my bangs too short.
教えてあげただけだよ。二人とも魔法使いなの？の弟子だよ。キーフリー先生の生徒なの。っていうか、君は違うの？
Oh no, she
てっ
is.
きりテティアたちと同じ見習いかと思った。
So many
私はまだ
questions.
見習いとも言えないかも。何せ魔法を書いたのは昨日が初めてだから。まさか君がそうなの？私が何？
Oh, they know? How do they know?
噂で聞いたの。 禁止魔法を使った知らざる者が
Oh,
記憶も消されずに弟子になるのを許されたって。
okay.
ここ。リチェとテティアも朝のお手伝いをしたら部屋で自習してくれるかな。はーい。着替え。ここではみんなこれを着てる。
Oh, God love her. She's like, I didn't mean to. It's not her fault.
サイズはぴったりだね。さて、魔法についてのお話を始めよう。
Yes, I'm sat. Tell me.
遠い昔、魔法は特別なものじゃなかった。どこの誰にでも使える。もっと身近なものだったんだ。だけどそのせいで、何度も争いが起きた。
As anything powerful does.
何でもできる力があれば、何でもするのが人間だ。
Yeah.
おぞましい魔法がいくつも描かれた。
So it became regulated? Jesus.
わずかに残った良識ある人たちは、争いを拒み、魔法使いとして結託し、人々の魔法の記憶を奪って、秘密を守れる弟子にだけ教え、伝えることにした。
Okay. And then there's those that are sowing chaos and
以来、
discontent
魔法
by
は特別な
entrusting
人間
magic
し
to
か
just
使えない力だ
anyone.
と思わせてきた。真実が世間に広まれば、あっという間に無法地帯に逆戻り
Okay.
だ。
And that's who he's
みんな、
tracking
秘
down.
密を守るために警戒しているのさ。ごめんね。
いえ、自分のせいですから。
Coco, you didn't know.
禁止魔法って。
争いの時代に描かれて、結託の日と共に禁じられた。人を傷つける魔法だ。
So the only magic that exists now is magic to help people.
知らないままじゃ怖くて何もできないです。
焦らないでと諭すところだけど、君には言いにくいな。
He's such a good guy. He's such a dad figure.
人体そのものにかける魔法はいかなる時も禁止とする。例えば、変身や年齢の変化、人を傷つけたり、癒したり。一つだけ例外があるけど。
記憶を消す魔法。
その通り。
So healing them is banned. Okay. Interesting. Would have thought healing magic would be seen as, but then again, it's not concealing the fact that magic exists. If you're seen healing someone with it, also has the potential to be harmful in the long run, I guess, if people become dependent on it. So magic is solely a tool now.
湖。さっきまで辺り一面丘だったのに。
同じ模様の丸窓をつないでくれる。図書の塔。知識の保管のため、魔法に関するすべての書籍が書かれた瞬間にあそこで複製される。
すぐ行きましょう。私寝ないで探します。
待って。
Oh? Yeah, not the safest lake to traverse. I will close that window.
図書の塔は4人の司書に守られていて、試練を乗り越えた魔法使いだけが中に入れるんだ。さっき僕は嬉しかったんだ。君が知りたいと言ってくれて。恐怖を感じるのは仕方ない。
This is a good lesson to teach her that she can't just
禁止されずに残った
run
のは
head first into succeeding. She needs to take baby
人を幸せ
steps.
にする魔法ばかりだから。どうせなら優しい魔法をもっと知ってほしいな。
Oh, I love that he's reassured her and now he's building up her confidence to see the beauty of magic.
キーフリー先生。
This is such a pretty anime. It's beautifully animated. It really is.
アガットは留守みたいだ。
アガットって？
君のルームメイトさ。
I'm glad that she's got other kids her age around that she can kind of
作業スペースは2
experience
人
this
1部屋なんだ。
with.
寝室は個別だよ。少し休むといい。僕は用事があるから何かあったら呼んでくれ。
Oh, so they get their own like space. They don't have to share a bedroom. They just share a workspace. I love that. They get their privacy.
僕です。キーフリーです。ココを弟子にすることを許可してくれてありがとうございます。
はあ、これが魔法使いの部屋か。そっちは私の机よ。
Oh, She was around all along.
降りるから離れて。あ、ごめんね。あなたがアガットだよね。私はここ。知ってる。例の知らざるものでしょう。お母様、気の毒だったわね。ありがとう。あなたのせいで永遠に人間に戻れない。
Oh, you shouldn't be saying that. That's not
助ける
nice.
ためにここに来たの。
But you also don't know that.
物心ついた時から指先が染まるまで魔法陣を書いてる。何も知らない普通の子。知らざる者のあなたになれるはずないわ。
Oh, the resentment.
やってみなきゃわからない。なら証明して明日試験を受ける。
It's not on you to test her, though. You're not the teacher. Kiefer is. So, I mean...
リチも腹減り。テティアも今日はここの歓迎会だよね。ごちそう。
But she also doesn't know that her mom won't be okay. She's making a huge presumption. She's a child. She doesn't know more than Kiefer does. If Kiefer thinks it's a possibility, then I'm gonna trust him on
急だっ
this.
たからね。歓迎会はまた今度。いただきますは、ここに行ってもらおうかな。
はい、いただきます。
いただきます。
Oh, the food looks really good. I love how fluffy the bread looks.
おいしい。先生は名シェフ。すごい。
Is there anything this man cannot do? He cooks, he's a good dad figure, he's hot. He's an all-rounder.
ご
ごちそうさまでした。お母さん。
Oh, she's still always going to miss her mum. It's just never going to really feel like home for her.
弟子になるには試験を受けなきゃいけないって。でも何をするとか具体的な内容は書いてないよ。
Surely Kiefer would explain this to you.
学ぶには読むより何より触れること。
かっこいい。本当はまだちょっと怖い。でもお母さん絶対元に戻すからね。
Can't save her unless she try.
よろしくお願いします。
よし、始めよう。
It's more exhausting than she thought it was going to be.
じゃあ、理解したことを僕に説明してごらん。
はい。魔法は3つの要素で構成されていて、門の種類で炎、水、光、風とどんな魔法になるかが決まり、そして最後に円で囲うことで陣が閉じられ、魔法が発現する。
Okay.
覚えるだけで精一杯。
I feel the same way, Coco. I'm trying. We'll get it
私
together.
挑戦してみます。
いいね、その息だ。
Like, where do I start?
おダメだよ、捨てちゃ。
下手だし、線はブルブルのガタガタで。
当然だよ。始めたばかりだもの。
You're not going to be an expert overnight.
ほら、ここ。陣が切れてるだろ。途切れてたら魔法は発動しないよ。
Yeah, we learned that in episode 1.
新しい道具を扱う手はおぼつかないものさ。初めて立った子馬みたいなものだから。すぐに慣れて自由に駆け回れるようになるよ。
He complimented her steady hands in episode 1, so she's going to get it in time. Oh, she's gonna be pissed.
ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。わざとじゃ。ごめんなさい。乾かす。私乾かすから。
Is it dry? No, Coco.
いい
Oh.
んです、先生。私気にしてません。見て。 この矢が一本だけ長い。
The
ここから
direction?
の力が加わりすぎて
Okay.
水が勢いよく飛んだのよ。
君なら任せても大丈夫そうだね。
Coco's like, please no. Please don't leave.
留守の
Oh.
間、ココのことを頼んだよ、アガット。
はい、先生。
姉妹弟子から得るものは多い。ココ、彼女を見てよく学ぶんだよ。
She's like, she doesn't like me though.
本当にごめんね。私何度も謝らないで。さあ、ここ。昨日言ったわよね。証明してって。生ぬるいお勉強の時間は終わり。
Oh, she's gonna be a little taskmaster, isn't she? Well. Poor Coco. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that, like, it shows the last scene as, like, the ending of that chapter, and then we'll enter into a new one in the next episode. Honestly, the animation in this is absolutely phenomenal. I feel like her and Agate are going to become friendly over time. It's just there's a little bit of resentment there. I think I can understand Agate has had to work so hard to become an apprentice. She's had to draw and draw and draw until her fingertips turn black. Same with the others. And I think there's the frustration that Coco can do a forbidden spell and just become one, and it's perfectly fine. And she's like, well, what did I do all this hard work for? What did I do all these tests for to prove myself if she can just do that and it's perfectly okay? You can understand, because if you were Agate, you would be pissed as well. You'd be like, what the fuck? Like, but the whole, you have to prove yourself to me, it's kind of a bit like, does she though? There are tests that she obviously has to do to prove herself as an apprentice, which is what I think Agate is referring to. But it's the fact that Kefri hasn't even mentioned these tests, and all of a sudden it's Agate that is like, you need to prove yourself, and our tests begin now. But I think they're going to like bond together. I think Agate is quite abrasive, but she'll maybe soften over time, that maybe Coco will kind of get through to her. Though it is quite harsh to say to Coco, your mom's never going to be human again. She doesn't know that, let's be honest. If Kefri thinks there's a possibility for Coco's mom to be turned back to normal, I'm going to trust Kefri over Agate, who is still learning. She is still training to be a fully fledged witch, whereas Kefri is a witch to the point that he is actually training others. He has a school of his own, and he also is communicating with someone about them allowing him to take Coco as an apprentice. He was thanking them. So there is also a higher individual that he's communicating with, maybe like a council, because they were talking about how magic was accessible to everybody. Then it sowed chaos, as power does when it's unchecked. And this led to people unifying to create a community where they decided that only those that could be trusted to handle the knowledge of magic would be allowed to practice magic. So then magic was erased from the memories of humans, and only selective few would continue that legacy on, those that proved themselves. So he said that like magic, even healing magic, is banned, which surprises me. But I don't think it's the fact that healing magic can be harmful. I think it's more anything that could be revealed to someone that isn't aware of how it works isn't allowed and is harmful, because they're talking about if anyone who isn't trusted with the information learns how to do it, then what's going to happen is chaos. It's going to cause conflict once more, which is why Kefri in episode 1 was hellbent on nobody seeing what he was doing when he was fixing the wheel. He obviously tells people he's a witch, it's a title, but he doesn't let anyone see the magic that he performs, because it needs to seem like it's something that he's born to do rather than something he can do with signs and sigils and the ring and ink. So we saw the result of someone witnessing him doing it, which was Coco, because then Coco realized that all it takes is to draw these symbols and sigils, and I can do magic too. It's not something you're born with, it's something that anyone can do. And we saw the aftermath of that firsthand, which is why now magic is only entrusted to a few people, because when all humans had access to it, it was chaos. But what it seems like is there's an organization that do believe that everyone should have access to magic, not necessarily because they believe that everyone should have the equal right to it, but more they want to sow chaos. Maybe because they think in the resulting chaos, they can achieve power and control themselves. That would be the only reason that they would distribute books with spells inside, and some of them being forbidden spells that were banned because they were harmful. So I think that's what Keyfree's mission is to track down these people to try and maybe bring them to justice or erase their memories of magic so they can't continue to sow chaos and discontent and potentially throw the world into disrepute and conflict to initiate again. So in that context, it makes sense that if you're healing someone, they can see what you're doing and you're kind of revealing the secret. So basically everything has to be done like very hush hush, which makes complete sense now that you think about it. But this is really building to be a phenomenal journey, especially because they're setting up the fact that Coco will have to do trials to get to the library, and then we saw the big sea monsters in the lake. But I love that Keyfree is really understanding of Coco and the trauma of her situation, in that she's scared and apprehensive of magic because of what happened with her mum. And she didn't mean it, but obviously she's blaming herself. Of course she's going to blame herself. She is responsible for it, but not intentionally. It was an accident, she didn't know. And Kiefer's trying to explain that to her, but she's so young that she can't help but feel that guilt. So I love that he is like explaining what spells are forbidden, and that he's trying to comfort her, but then at the same time he's trying to show her also the beauty of magic, that it's not something to be scared of, that there is something whimsical and beautiful in it, that it can bring joy and happiness to people, and that she'll be able to find that joy and happiness too. And you also have to really feel for Coco, because she's really conflicted, because at the same time she's so excited. This is all she's ever wanted, but it's come at the cost of her mom being sealed in this spell, that she promised she would never leave her mom alone, and she's had to leave her mom alone because her mom's been sealed into this crystal, and now she's gone on to become a witch. And it's like, how do you reconcile being happy with having this newfound opportunity that you have always dreamed of, and now it's a reality, but it's come at the cost of losing your mom? I think that guilt is always going to weigh on her. And as we saw, she's like shifting in the bed because it's not home, and she's trying to get comfy, and it's a strange environment. And I don't think she's ever going to really feel like home. I think every time she finds like a moment of happiness or excitement, there's always going to be that sadness and guilt as well that comes with it because of the loss of her mom and this pressure to get to where she needs to be in order to bring her mom back. But I'm glad that she has other kids her age, and she gets to interact with other children that are also learning. And as Kiefer said to her, that she'll learn a lot from interacting with her peers. And I think having other children that can maybe understand her situation, not understand it in the sense that their parents have also been turned into crystallized figures, but more so they're learning how to hone magic themselves. They can sort of help one another. And we saw with Agate, she was able to see instantly where Coco was going wrong and kind of give her advice on it. So I am looking forward to the dynamic of Coco making friends and seeing how they all bring out different aspects of each other. I think there's going to be some like sisterly bickering at times because they're young girls, it's going to happen, but I am looking forward to seeing Agate maybe soften, Coco gaining more confidence. I think Agate will be really good in boosting her up when she needs it. But also the dynamic with the two other girls. I wonder if they're the only students of Key3 and if maybe there'll be others later down the line, but we shall have to see. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this react, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below to help boost this video into the algorithm. And until next episode, bye!